Today on Tracey's Basement, it's a big Vegeta.
Boo!
Welcome back to the basement. Welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. Today we have a giant Vegeta.
It's huge.
This guy is so huge. It is a giant Super Saiyan Vegeta, and it is so cool. He is about quarter scale?
Yeah, he's quarter scale, quarter scale. But yeah, I got this actually a long time. I think I've been sitting on this box for like a year now.
Yeah, it was at the very back of the backlog.
Yeah, I know. I kept trying to get through the backlog, but then I kept putting stuff in front of it that we would keep buying, and I was fed up with it, so I had to dig it out and show him off because we haven't done a video on this guy on the channel before, but he has peeked into the shot a few times in previous videos. So this is my Majin Buu from the same line. This is our Majin Buu guy here that I picked up at the same time I picked up this guy long ago.
Long ago. He is so wicked.
I got this on sale actually at HotTopic.com back when hot cash codes weren't individual.
Yeah.
I remember because I was in a group and everybody was getting all whiny and pissed off because they couldn't use them on the exclusive Funko Pops. So I just went into the farther sections of the site and I found all this stuff and I got it so cheap because these are normally crazy expensive.
Yeah, I will say that normal price, I wouldn't buy these.
These are by X Plus, and they are very expensive. I would consider buying them, but they are very expensive. You got to know what you're getting into if you want to add one. So I'd stick with your favorite character, and if you're going to add more, I would cycle your collection. I would trade in some of your lower end stuff towards it, rather than just going and buying them flat out. Now, like I said, they're very expensive, but they are awesome, awesome, awesome figures for a Dragon Ball fan. So I'm going to put this guy down here, and we'll talk about this guy a little bit first since we never spoke about him.
So these are, like you say, about quarter scale, but they're not articulate or anything like the NECA ones.
No.
That said, just as the statue, they're really, really nicely done. There's a lot of detail in the mold, and the paint job is beautiful. Yeah. So they look great even though you can't move them around or anything. They look great in the position that they've been designed.
The positions are basically designed as a pose they do in the show. Yeah. And this is one of the coolest pose that Buu in any of his forms has been in. It's with the head when he goes like that, and he does the crazy face.
I love the face.
So they're very light. They're not heavy figures. They're just very, very light. Like barely any weight to them at all.
They look really chunky, but they're surprising when you get them in a box.
They're basically hollow PVC. They are quite detailed. Like I said, there's no articulation or anything into them, but they are quite detailed in their paint. They're vibrant. Their colors are very vibrant.
Colors. I mean, look at the pink. Yeah, that is really, really nice and bright and stands out on the shelf.
Now, taking a closer look at this guy, you can see all the muscle definition in him. Very, very cool. He's got all the dots. You know, they're like his little holes, steam holes.
There's a lot of depth in the mold, like Jason said, with the muscle definition and everything. You can really, it's really, really 3D, popping out exactly as you would imagine him to look. You can see even like his hip bones are sticking up out of the pants there. You've got the spine line all through the back. Like, it's just perfect the way he's standing and everything. It really looks like a physical body. Very nicely done with all the depth.
Now, one thing, you did say statue, and though it acts like a statue and it just kind of stands there, it's not a statue, though. It is a figure.
Not technically, yes.
It is a figure. You can see, that's one thing about it, is you can see little edges where the pieces come together. Not a big deal, but if you're one of those people who just doesn't like to see edges, well, you probably don't have any action figures at all then, really. But, but his pants, they got a nice wave to them. They got good shading in them, where you can see...
A lot of figures, the pants for Dragon Ball figures, they're always so well done.
Yeah, it really...
That wrinkliness.
Yeah, it helps them pop.
Puffiness, it looks... It pops it out, it makes it look more like the cartoon, and it's just... Yeah, they're just really well done. I love all the lines.
If you're a figure collector, Dragon Ball is one of the funnest lines of anything to collect because the characters are so vibrant and the details on the figures and the companies that have the license, they do such a great job on them, and there's so much variety in the figures to collect. Like you can do the figure arts, and you can do these and everything, like the what are they called? Figure Art Zeros that Bandai does.
Those are beautiful.
Yep. Bam Presto, amazing little figures that you can get. If you shop around, you can get them for an amazing price.
And there's so many excellent characters, like Buu. He's just such a weird, unique kind of a character, so statues and figures of him look so cool and interesting on the shelf.
But this video is supposed to be about Vegeta, and we've talked about him enough, okay? So let's get him out of here. And let's
over here.
open up this X Plus Vegeta with Da Shredder. So he does come in a very collector-friendly box with a big window display that I've got a little poked in there, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's coming out of the box. Like, I'm not getting rid of this. These are the things you cycle your collection up to. You buy your cheap tat, and you eventually move on from your cheap tat when you cycle it for the good stuff. So, this isn't going anywhere, and I'm not going to end up not liking Dragon Ball anytime soon.
No, that's stuck around for quite a while. So.
Not while I've liked it for so long. I know it's only one, but it is a tie. It is a twist tie, a little tie, so I have to hate it. I have to hate it. It's only one, but it's enough. One's enough. It only takes one. And here is Vegeta.
Yeah, okay. Right off the bat, Vegeta gotta be pretty much the coolest character.
Oh, Vegeta's awesome. Come on, I love Vegeta. Vegeta's one of my favorites. Now, I prefer Vegeta in his standard Saiyan armor with the vest and everything.
I like those clothes on.
Yeah, but this is Vegeta, kind of during the Majin Buu saga, where he doesn't have the Majin logo. He's not gone Majin yet. But yeah, this is him during that saga. It's not my favorite look of Vegeta, but it's still really, really, really cool. His feet actually twist a little bit, so that should come in handy in standing.
Help him pose a little bit.
Now, he is a little wobbly. I will say that. Not that our table is perfect or anything, but
he's kind of the one foot is kind of standing up on the toe, so that's why he's wobbling.
So this guy is a little bit wobbly. So it's good you can adjust his feet because it can kind of help him with standing because he is not perfectly flat foot like a lot of the other figures we've done are. But
just like the Buu that we were just talking about, the sculpt is absolutely amazing. The position they've got him in. So it's very Vegeta. He's got the two arms kind of back with the fists.
Yeah, he's
all the chest out.
Puffing out his chest. I'm super tough. Super tough.
So very Vegeta. That's a perfect pose they chose for him.
He's always got to, show off his macho-ness. Exactly. He's got too much pride. Vegeta's always had too much pride. He's got to show it all off. Jumpsuit, very pure blue, again, like the show. All the folds in the boots are shaded, much like Majin Buu's pants. Very, very well done. The toes, the yellow, everything.
Toes.
But, of course, and the gloves the same. We gotta talk about his Super Saiyan hair! Come on! That's the coolest thing!
We've said that before, that you've got to get the hair perfect on a Dragon Ball figure, or else it's just too noticeable. It takes away from it.
Now, everybody loves when somebody goes Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball, so I even like... A lot of people are iffy on Dragon Ball Super, and they complain about it and whine about it and everything. But
I've enjoyed it.
I'm loving all of the candy-coated Skittles, Taste the Rainbow Saiyans. I am loving them. I'm just so happy that Dragon Ball's back. So I don't care. It doesn't matter if it's the same or if it's not quite up to your standards that you had with Z. And granted, we look at Z through rose-colored glasses just like every other show we looked at when we were younger. We have rose-colored glasses, but I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with it despite its flaws. So anyway, let's get back into the figure.
Yes. Hair, perfect. Perfect color, perfect strands and everything. They did a great job on the hair.
Lots of great molding, little spikes everywhere. So very, very perfect.
Of course, you also have Vegeta's face.
Yeah.
You have to get Vegeta's face perfect as well, because he's just got that look to him.
Yes.
It's a very recognizable look.
Now, this is one of the few Vegeta figures I have or have seen where he's not his grumpy face.
Yeah.
Now,
almost always they have him with that, grumpy, disinterested, leaning away from everybody.
This is his I'm overconfident, I'm cocky, ready to fight face. But, I mean, I love Vegeta's grumpy face. I love collecting figures with Vegeta's grumpy face or his stern face on them. I think they're fun. I love grumpy characters. It might be why Vegeta's one of my favorite characters from the show. But yeah, he's still stern. He's still ready to fight. He's confident in his abilities right now, and it shows in the figure. It's got the muscles flex, where this is very tight to the body shirt. You can see all the stressed folds in the shirt.
Yeah,
his
chest is kind of popping out the top.
The chest muscles pumping right out the top. His arm muscles are very, very well defined, and they're very, very anime.
Yes.
Like, you can see the hard edged
the
bumps,
kind
right?
of almost angles on some of them.
Yeah, you can really tell they're anime style muscles, right? They're Dragon Ball muscles. They have that real. Yeah, they have that pop to them. They don't have that super roundness. They have that pop to them. Very, very cool. Like I said, all the edges are nice and jagged, the elbows and everything, and the fists are in a great pose.
Oh yeah, I love the fists. They do a really great job on the hands. You can see all the individual fingers, and you can tell there's like that tense. He's really squeezing the fists. And while we're on the topic of muscles, I have to point out he's got some wicked butt muscles.
Oh yeah, you would notice. You would notice his glutes, wouldn't you?
Come on.
You would notice. Look at those glutes.
Look at the glutes.
Those are
like he is tensing his.
Yeah, he is tense. Look at that. Like, that's how. See that? You see the stress? That's it. Look how I'm squeezing his butt. You see how tense that is right there? That's how you get those chest muscles to pop. Because you suck it right in there, and it makes these just pop right out. Because it's all about displacement of mass.
Yes,
displacement of mass.
Yeah.
Science. Take you're not a big fan of my theory. My theory of the butt to chest science.
It's a valid theory.
It's a valid theory.
It's a valid theory.
Damn right, it's a valid theory. But yeah, this is super cool. Super, super excited to have this in the Dragon Ball collection. I still haven't made that new Dragon Ball shelf, and we have so much stuff unopened that we got to put there.
And this is another situation too of they don't really fit on the shelves the way we have them.
No,
so
I'm making a new shelf up the very top of a section that has the height we need. That's going to have all the Dragon Ball stuff on it, and we will do a Dragon Ball collection video sometime in the future once we catch up on some of the stuff that we have behind. Because we have a lot of Dragon Ball stuff we have not shown off yet. And we have a lot of Dragon Ball stuff that we bought that we never shown, because some of it we had before we really started the channel. And some of it was just stuff that we bought and opened and never showed off. So we will do a collection of the Dragon Ball stuff. Eventually we'll do a collection of everything we have, but that's just takes time, it takes organization, and the place is a wreck right now because I'm building new stuff down here and everything to hold things. So
it will get done eventually.
We will get that done.
And these guys are going to make a great pop out addition to that. Like you see them the second you walk anywhere near them. They're so huge. They're so bright. They're so vibrant.
Yeah. This is a perfect thing to cycle up in your collection for, and this is the kind of thing that you gotta stop just focusing on the same one or two companies. This is the kind of thing where you follow the different stuff and you find the deals. That's a question that I've been asked multiple times, strangely enough, and it's funny. People say this to me, and I just find it weird. They've said, "Oh my god, I would love to have a collection like yours. How do you guys get such a big collection?" They said, "Are you guys rich?" And that just makes me laugh, because we're the farthest thing from rich you'd ever possibly imagine. It's called focusing on more than one company, number one. That's a direct attack there, but don't take it serious. I'm saying that it would be helpful.
Yes.
You need to have variety. You need to know how to look around. You need to know how to hunt deals. And you need to know how to cycle. You have to start knowing when something in your collection isn't as important as something else you want, and cycle it towards it. Because we all only have so much room. And once you start getting beyond the room you have, you gotta start cycling. And that's how you get the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Chances are, if you look really hard at your collection, you're gonna find something that you may have loved at the time
that you just don't love anymore.
Don't like that much anymore, that you wouldn't really be bothered if it wasn't in your collection anymore, and you can move it on and get something that really pops and you really love. That's what you gotta do.
Anyway, that's just to answer those people, because there are a few people. It's not important. Collect how you want. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about the way you collect or how you collect or what you collect. Just be open to criticism. Come on, we all have criticism. Don't be so sensitive about it. But yeah, if for the few people who have asked us that on multiple occasions, that's how we get the stuff. Because we are not rich. We just have a lot of junk, and this is our hobby.
So I'm really glad that you found those that day on that great sale and picked these up, because they turned out to be
amazing,
so cool, and they're gonna look awesome, especially when we really get our shelf all
Every
set up.
collection needs their standout pieces.
Yes,
and
these
are
are
standout pieces.
They're super cool. I love them. Guys, let us know what you think of Buu and Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Let us know in the comments section below. Let us know if you've got any of these for yourself as well. And who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Let us know in the comments.
That's a cool thing to ask. Who's your favorite? Let's see if we can be friends now. Actually, if you like Dragon Ball Z, I'm probably already your friend.
Sure.
So, my favorites are Vegeta and Frieza. I love Frieza because he's just so damn evil. He's literally just evil. There's not a redeeming feature about him. He is just
pure
evil. I love Frieza. He's awesome. So,
I gotta go with Vegeta and Piccolo myself.
yeah, I know you like Piccolo.
I don't know why exactly I love Piccolo so much, but I love him.
You've always loved
awesome.
Piccolo.
So let us know in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Tracey's Basement, Jason from TV on Twitter, and of course, as always, guys, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement.